Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today in our React application, we are going to fetch some data from API and display the data in our table. So I have a breakdown of step by step to follow. So step one, we are going to fetch the data. Let's go to this website, dummy.json. We have some fake data for testing. If you scroll down a little, you see we have sample of users record. When you click on it, you can copy the URL and let's go back to our React application. So let's start. So using fetch in our React application, you can pass in the URL and use the then let's convert our response into a JSON. Let's return. I'm using arrow function. This is response.json. So now let's use the then again to the data and log the data and see if we have the actual data. And don't forget you can use catch if there is any error. And let's console log the error as well. So now let me save and refresh. So now on our console, if you can see, we have the response. We have array of users. We have 30 users. Step one is complete. Now let's move to step two, store the data. So we can import our use step from React. Let's create our state. You can call it anything you want. I will call it users. And our function set users. Set users will set the users using our use state. So now we have our state. So let's store the data from our response here using set users. Pass in the data that's users from our response. Now let's save the file. Oh, sorry. Comment this out. Save it again and refresh. So you can solve this issue of keep setting the data using this effect. So import from React so that it will just render once. Don't forget to pass in the empty braces here so that it will render once. Again. So now we can move this inside and save our file again. Let me comment this out. Save again. So now you can see the error is gone. So now step two, we have our data in store. Now let's create a table in our state service store. Table. Let's create a table H and have a row. Create heading. Have serial number. Let's have another column for first name. Let's save it. As you can see, we have two columns serial number, and first name. I will use ID in our users array here as a serial number. So inside our table below this closing tag for table head, you can create another table body. Open your let's have let's map through the array using map function. Using this, since we have all our users in this state, you can use users dot map. Let me call it user. It's arrow function again. And let's return new table row, which will display the user that first name. We have to create a new column for serial number. Use user.id. We can put this and put inside another column. User's first name. Save. So as you can see, we have our record in table. If you want, you can add another one, depend on the data you are using. Let me add the last name and the phone number. So let me create another column, copy and paste this twice. This one for last name and this one phone number. It is twice as well and paste its last name and use this as phone. Let me add a border to the table. So now if you save, don't forget you can pass your key on each row. User.id, it should be unique. Save. Let me refresh. Now there is. So here is our data. So don't forget to like and subscribe.